Welcome back. I've given you a lot to think about in the 2 previous videos and a day to kind of sort out how you're feeling about them. I'm really glad you decided to come back and finish the series. I hope this is going to be helpful. By now, I'm sure you've heard a lot of things from friends and family, things that were said to you that were meant well, but didn't feel good when you got them. In my work as a therapist working with grieving people, I've worked with a lot of grieving people. And in doing so, I've created a list of those phrases. It's now 4 pages long. The problem with them is our loved ones want to help. They really do. They really want to say something, to find something, anything that can help. They're uncomfortable with the silences, and they need to fill them. Grieving people, on the other hand, we just need someone who can let us just be. We're fine with the silences. We need someone to do what we call holding space. That means sitting in the silent acknowledgement that simply being together is all you need while you experience your loss. Does that make sense to you? That simply being there is sometimes all you need from a friend. Instead, we hear a lot of stuff that simply isn't true. There's a new line of greeting cards that just came out for bereavement, and I love them. They say the things grieving people often think but don't dare say in response. They're a little flippant, but they make sense. These are my top 3 things folks don't want to hear after the death of a loved one. There are many more, and I'm sure you've got a list going too. The first one is, they're in a better place. Really? Maybe the better place is right here, next to you. Even if they were sick, you want them back, don't you? And when someone says that it feels a little selfish to say that, because they might have been sick, and they didn't want to be sick any longer, it makes you feel guilty. The point is, you're not being selfish. You really don't want to be told they shouldn't be here with you, and you should be grateful for that somehow. You have my permission not to be grateful they're no longer here. You can even be mad about it. The second one, God never gives us more than we can handle. I absolutely respect any belief system you may have, but this one pushes almost everyone's buttons. Since when does God or anyone else get to decide how much you can handle and decide to pile it on top of you somehow? Sometimes it does feel like too much, and you're allowed to say so. You can be upset this happened, and you can decide that you need help at times because it's too much. You can raise that white flag. You're not a failure. You're grieving. The third one, keep busy. It's going to get better. Right now, I'll bet you're tired, and you don't always have the energy to do even the basic stuff. Keeping busy may keep your mind off the loss for a moment, but it will always catch up at the end of the day, and it may intrude on your business too. This is your loss, your path through grief. You get to decide how much you can handle at any time. No, I don't want you to be curled up in bed all day, every day. But running a marathon or reorganizing the garage, that can wait. Do what makes you feel like you are accomplishing the things you need to get done. Give yourself permission to have days where all you do is breathe. Sometimes that's the best we can do in that moment. If this has been helpful to you, please take a look at our website and our Facebook page for Your Path Through Grief. It's a program I designed to walk with you this year after your loss. There are resources there that are designed to help you and support you as you recover from the loss of your loved one. Thank you for being here.